Hey crew, it's Dr. Argie here. Welcome to the Ask Dr. Argie Courageous Conversations Connect series. I'm Dr. Argie. I'm here as your transformational coach. Welcome. And I am the CEO of Faith Inc., which stands for Family and Individual Therapeutic Healing, and co-founder and CEO of Connections Matter LLC with my husband, Morgan E. Wilson Jr. Well, we are here for Mindful Mondays, and we at the Courageous Conversations Connect series bring you good content every Monday through Friday with hot, juicy topics and, yeah, sometimes tough, courageous conversations. That's what we're here for. So listen, it's Mindful Mondays, and all month we're bringing you the holiday toolbox, right? Holiday season toolbox. Well, guess what the topic is tonight? The topic tonight is single and sexy. So where's my date? So this is all for not only just the single folks, but if you got some friends and you're married and you're all booed up and your friends are single, this conversation is for you. So I want you to do a few things for me. I want you to grab a couple of friends. If you think that there's somebody that might be benefit from this topic, then grab them, let them know, come onto the Dr. Argie page so that we can have this conversation with them as well. I also want you to STLC. I want you to share, tag, like, and comment if you like this content, or if you have a question, if you have something to say, if you have a testimony, if you have something to share about being single, this is the conversation for you. Don't forget, too, Tuesdays we have our Testimonial Tuesdays, so we will take this content and we'll sort of zhuzh it up. You'll ask questions, give your testimony, and then on Work It Out Wednesday, we will then zhuzh it up again, unpack it, and work it out just for you on Work It Out Wednesdays, and then Thoughtful Thursdays. It's points of power and words of inspiration just for you to move into the last day of the week, Freedom Fridays, where just for you, you tell us what you want us to talk about on Mindful Mondays. And this is what you all said you wanted to talk about. So evidently last week when we were talking about the holiday toolbox, there were a lot of folks out there that are single that wanted us to figure it out. So let's see who's on. Nicole is on. Hey, Nicole. Tiffany's on. Hey, Tiffany. Listen, I know there's going to be some other people that are signing on. And if you're just signing on, like Nicole's just signing on, we're talking about being single during the holiday. All month, the whole entire month of December, we're going to be doing the holiday season toolbox. And this week, this toolbox is for singles, right? And the topic is sexy and single, single and sexy. Where's my date, right? And so there's a couple things that I want you all to think about when it comes to being single. So I'm going to start off by telling you a story. You all kind of know, many of you all know me. I was single for a really, really long time. And I met my husband, Morgan E. Wilson Jr., when I was in my mid-40s. And I didn't get married until, a couple years later. But prior to that, the holidays was really interesting for me because everybody that all my family members were booed up. They had all got married, started having their children. And I did feel, to be honest with you, sometimes alone. I kind of masked it. How many of you know what that means, what that feels like to mask when you're feeling sad, or when you're feeling blue, or you're feeling like you're all alone or by yourself, or you feel like, well, why is everybody else? I think the new term is cuffing season, right? Is that the new term, guys? I think the new term is cuffing season. Why is everybody all cuffed up and I'm still single? So I had that thought for a really, really, really long time. Hey, Lisa. Lisa's on. Welcome to the show, Lisa. And it took me quite a while to get comfortable in my own skin with my singleness. And there's some advantages of being single. But I guarantee you, I don't believe that I was the only one on a Friday night, and especially around the holiday season, if I wasn't partnered. And there were times when I was partnered, and there's times that I wasn't. But when I wasn't partnered during the holiday season, I did feel a little lonely. I did feel a little othered. I felt like when I went to holiday parties, everybody was getting all zhuzhed up and looking all good with their partner, and I was one of the people that was alone. And I often felt like I was the only one. Anybody feel like that? I want you all to weigh in. Tiffany, Lisa, Nicole. Nicole just married and had her new baby, which is my niece. I'm so excited. Jojo, hey, baby Jojo. Auntie Argie is blowing you a kiss. And so, but during that time, even when Nicole was first born and I was single and not partnered, I can remember just like, what is the holiday going to look like? And what I would do is I would hang out. I guess I would pack up and go over to my parents' house, and I would hang out with them because I felt like, well, what am I going to do in this big 3,000 square foot house all by myself around Christmas time? I didn't have any decorations. It just felt lonely. Felt like, and like I said, I felt like I was the only one. Now, I knew that wasn't true. Intellectually, I knew that there were other people that were not partnered. In fact, some of them were my friends. And one of the things that we could have done is sort of hang out with each other. But in my mind, I was like, no, they don't want to hang out with me because they're trying to get booed up or partnered up during the holiday season too. And I also found myself thinking, well, what's wrong with me, right? Do you all feel me on that? Has anybody ever found themselves thinking, well, I'm single and I'm sexy, but what's wrong with me? It's the holiday and everybody's having a good time and everybody's going to holiday partners with other people, but I'm here at home alone. Hey, Cedric, thanks for joining the show, Cedric. Cedric can speak to this. I know he can, although he's got a nice partner, and we sanctioned it a little bit, when we were in the D. But I'm sure he's had moments where